Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to
What's that?
Hi, babe. Slowest head tone ever. So, I'm about to open this fortnight's graze box. So, I'm going to have to turn the camera around to do it because I'm doing it on my own, so it would be easier if I turn the camera around. But I thought I'd just let you know what I'm doing.
It up?
No, it's not that easy.
It is if you hook your ring on the silver thing. On the sewing machine. Top right.
I don't see this ending well, but let's give it a go. Okay.
Dixie. He's an asshole. I breathed in agreement.
Anyway, back to this. So, let's open it up.
Boom!
Ta-da. You kind of can see it. So, this month, well, not month, but this fortnight, said it earlier, we have Cocoa Paradise, which is Belgian milk chocolate drops, coconut flakes and dried cranberries.
How do I feel about that one?
I like the sound of it. Although I probably will end up choking on the coconut.
Yep.
Next up we have Pepped Up, which is black pepper cashews and almonds, roasted cashews and red skin peanuts.
Give them to the birds.
No.
See, I think I would like that if it didn't have the pepper.
Next up we have lightly sea salted crunch, which is lightly sea salted peas, corn and broad beans with crunchy pretzel bites.
That sounds like it should be an evening meal.
And last up we have honeycomb fibre flapjack.
Now that I like the sound of.
Whole grain oat flapjack with honeycomb and cocoa drizzle.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Referral in the description.
I've got another voucher here for Beer 52.
Really?
Yeah. Which is funny, they've obviously given it to a few different subscription boxes because obviously, as you guys know from yesterday's vlog?
Yeah.
Yesterday's vlog, that I got a voucher for it from Birchbox. So
The voucher that I put in the description for yesterday's, the one that I found, it's, the crate is free.
yeah.
And you pay £3 something for postage.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is. See, it's funny, they must have different deals because this one is $5.95 for postage, whereas we, with the Birchbox one, paid £4 something. Like, I think it was like $4.95. And when I looked on there the other day, there was one that it said that it was like free with £6 delivery. So I don't know.
It's obviously the way they make their money.
Yeah, I don't know why they've got different prices. You know, I have no idea.
And we can't even let you know what they taste like because Soph still hasn't drank one.
I've not even put them in the fridge yet. I figured there's no point in putting them in the fridge until we get the milk. Because that takes up the majority of the fridge.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so graze box.
Whoop whoop. So, one thing I want to talk about today is if you don't have a chronic illness, if you're not in shielding, or if you don't know the chronic illness world, or never really had an illness, I just want to remind you that there are still people in this world that are very sick, that have illnesses, that if they get COVID, there's a 99.9% chance it will kill them. Like me. So, if you are a delivery person, please bear in mind that if you are delivering something like today when we had medication and you're delivering for a pharmacy, the reason why you are delivering is because it is a very, very high risk that we will catch COVID if we go out just to collect our medication. So when you do come to our door or anyone else's door, it still counts for you put it in front of the door and you walk away. And then you wait until somebody comes to the door. You do not stand in front of somebody's door and physically hand it to somebody, regardless of what it is. Lockdown for many is still taking place. And we're not in lockdown because we like the idea of it. I think we've been in lockdown now for like 80 days. We're in lockdown to protect us. And I can understand that most people can go out and about now. But people like Soph and I cannot. And you're basically putting us at risk if you don't still comply with the shielding regulations. After the pharmacy had been today, somebody had dropped a phone outside, like in our street and our cul-de-sac. The pharmacist picked it up and it's fine. We dealt with it, we managed to get it back to its owner. But the pharmacy physically handed it to Soph, like hand to hand, which not only shouldn't be happening, but it also means that you're closer than 2 meters away, because there's no physical way that both of your arm lengths is 2 meters. And for people like Sophie and I, we don't just have physical illnesses, we have mental illnesses as well, and one of those is anxiety. And because of this person today, and the person who collected the phone, who took it from, like, wanted to take it from the hand, it causes really bad anxiety. And for those that didn't know, when I first met Soph, she couldn't leave the house on her own. And now that all this corona stuff's happened, we worked really, really hard for her to be able to leave the house, for her to be able to go shopping on her own, for her to be able to collect meds on her own and things like that. And now because of COVID, that anxiety is just escalated. And it is for me as well. I fear leaving my house. But then it's people that aren't complying to what's going on that is also then making this feel worse. So please, if you are out there and able to go out and about, able to meet 6 people or more, whatever. Alba, no thank you. There are still people out there that cannot do this, and that's Sophie and I including. And it's causing us a lot of stress, hence why we've not really vlogged for the last couple of days, because we are so consumed with anxiety and worry that that's all that's taken over at the moment. So we need your help to keep us safe. And then our government food box arrived today. We had no breakfast, and the fresh stuff was mouldy again. So if you happen to be working for the English government and you are handing out these food boxes, just have a think. If you were receiving this, would you be happy with the fact that you're not getting everything that should be given, or you're being given mouldy food? Because this has caused an issue, because when I went to go book an online shop the other day, the closest I could get one from Tesco's, which we only have one major supermarket in our town, which is Tesco's, the closest on priority was 10 days away. Our food box from last week has run out, and the food box from today was missing stuff, and like I said, it was mouldy. So that means that for many days next week we would have had no food. Thankfully, I managed to contact the food bank today, and I explained the situation that we're in Shildon, and that we do receive the government food boxes, but this is the issue with it, and the fact that we can't get a Tesco shop. We don't have people here that's able to get full-on shops for us. We can have people that get 1 or 2 items, but because the restrictions are still like they still apply for the amount of stuff that you can have, it means that they can't get a full shop, because it would mean that they can't get their shopping, and we shouldn't have to put them at risk to need to go in there twice because of this. Thankfully, the food bank, they asked if we were okay for this weekend, which we will be, because there was some stuff from the government food box. So the food bank, normally you need to get a form from the job centre or your doctors, or if your child isn't in school, you can get one from the school. And you're supposed to go there and hand this form in and then collect the food. So obviously I said that we can't do this, we can't go get the form, we can't go and collect the food. And thankfully our food bank knows us, because unfortunately we've had to be there a couple of times. And they've turned and said that they were happy to take our year of birth, and with being able to wait till Monday, they said they will put a food box together for us and they're going to deliver it, which we're so thankful for. Literally, like, I messaged them and said, look, I could cry, because we just didn't know what we were going to do. And there are people out there that are amazing, but there also seems to be people that are just not acting appropriately. They are putting us at risk. They are causing stress and anxiety that we don't need. We're already not getting the mental health support we need because we can't have face-to-face contact. And just being over the phone isn't good enough. So yeah, just if you're watching this, please just think how you would want to be treated if you were in our shoes. How would you want your food to be received if you were in our shoes? Because it's not nice when, like, you get a knock on the door at 7:30 in the morning when you're still asleep, or so still asleep, and you're thinking, oh yes, we've got the food box for another week, because my mum's not been given it, hers has been cancelled. So we were thankful that we're getting another week. And then when we looked at it, literally we could have cried. It was just like, well, what do? We panicked. We just thought, how are we supposed to feed us? I mean, there are resources, so if you're in this situation, please contact your food bank. They should be able to help, and they will if they can, because there are some great people out there, but unfortunately there are some people that are not helping the situation right now. And from the 15th of June, if you're going into hospitals or outpatients or public transport or in major enclosed areas and things like that, you're going to need to wear a face mask. So if you are going to be going in these areas, please wear one. The reason why you're being told to wear one of these face masks is because you need it. You need it to protect you. You need it to prevent this horrible illness from spreading anymore. How many more people are going to have to die for these people that just don't care to take action? Is it going to be one of their loved ones? Because currently there's so many people that just don't give a shit that I don't know what it's going to take. Thankfully, if you don't wear a face mask, you're going to get a fine. So hopefully that'll be your lesson. So yeah, if we don't put up a vlog or we don't have much content, it's because mental health is slowly taking over because of having been in lockdown for so long and things happening that are out of our control. And yeah, it's just having an effect. So send some love and prayers. On a happy note, Phil Alex's new baby girl, the co-arc that she had has resolved itself. So they are currently rooming in with baby Cassidy Drew, which is a beautiful name. And hopefully in the next couple of days they're going to be going home, which means they can be a family again with their other two daughters, and their other two daughters can meet Cassidy. Hopefully it won't be long until they receive our special parcel, but when that happens we'll let you know what they say and whether they like it or not. So thanks for being on stay with us, and see you tomorrow. Good night. Oh